You only have one shot sometimes when you meet the love of your life, man. You only have one shot at a first impression.
Was 100% sure that one of my best friends met the woman that he was meant to be with, and then he absolutely blew it by getting too drunk. And it was a moment that I feel like you just know. One of those types of moments, because I had a weekend in Tulum for my birthday. One of my dudes flew out to surprise me and to celebrate with me. And so we end up going to this day party. While we're out there, it's a beach party. Everybody is getting pretty wasted at this beach party, but it's a really good time.
You can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
That's right.
That is absolutely the problem. You start very early and you don't stop, right? So we're all walking around the beach having a good time drinking. And he does something that I thought was so embarrassing. But somehow this man always finds himself making an embarrassing situation work out for him. Because we're walking past a group of women and they are minding their business, trying to take like a group shot of each other. And he does the one thing that I feel like no one should ever do. He gets in the shot.
No.
He's this guy.
Bruh.
And I'm looking at him like, come on, man. Like, you're representing me at this point. This looks bad for me, everyone here. What are you doing? So he's in the shot and then she's like taking it, but then she stops and she goes, sir, excuse me, it's like a group shot. So, of course, he goes, I know, I'm trying to be in the group. So, at this point, I'm convinced that she's going to get pretty upset and she's going to go over there and ask him to move.
Curious, is this the same guy that passed out in the shower after drinking and he was in the shower for like 7 straight hours?
We gave it away.
Okay.
It happens to be the same guy.
You are never allowed to get into a fight with this guy and not talk to him. We need him on this show.
Yeah.
I already told him we don't have to be friends in real life, but as far as radio is concerned, we are friends forever. So he now, again, he has a way of turning things around. I would have imagined this lady would have been frustrated, would have been upset. Here he is doing all of this, ruining their picture. But she walks over to him and he says something to her to like start the conversation. I think he asked her what her name was instead of moving. And they end up having the same exact name. They have like not the same exact name, but the same nickname. Same exact nickname. So he's like, you're kidding me. That's what people call me. That's what they call you. So she's like, yeah. So then they start talking further. And then he just turns over and yells at me from where they are. Because I've started walking away at this point because I'm embarrassed. And he yells at me, we have the same birthday. Did him and this random woman that he just met and jumped in his picture with have the same nickname and the same birthday?
Okay, that is a bit odd.
That's a little crazy.
Right?
Universe be universing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. So I'm like, well, did you get a number? Did y'all exchange numbers? She said we did. We exchanged numbers. So the next thing I know, I don't even see him for about a good hour. He's like hanging out with this group that he just jumped into this picture with. So we end up leaving.
He is charismatic, man.
As they come. I mean, the most charismatic person I know. We get back to where we're staying at the Airbnb, and he tells me that they had a good time. They kicked it. They exchanged numbers. I'm thinking, like, this really could be meant to be. Like, what are the odds of this? What are the chances? So I knew there might be a problem when I saw him, like, kind of stumble to go out to the pool. And I thought it was because he had a lot of drinks. I looked down. He had his slides on the wrong foot.
Oh, wow.
And in that moment, we noticed he had them on the wrong foot the entire day. Like, he was at the party the whole time with his slides on the wrong foot. So the whole time I'm thinking he's walking in squiggly lines because he's drunk. Slides are just on the wrong foot. So as the next day, they were supposed to hang out, get together before he left, which would have been perfect to seal the deal. And he went to take his phone out. And his phone had died because he had it with him in the ocean in a waterproof thing. And apparently the waterproof thing was broke.
Oh, no,
So
man.
he didn't have a phone. So she waited for him the entire next day to hear from him because they were supposed to grab lunch before he got on a flight.
Yeah.
And he had no way of contacting her because he didn't have a phone.
No. There's got to be a way to track her down, though.
No, this is the universe, and it wasn't meant to be.
Because, how?
Sometimes you gotta work a little bit harder. Universe is just giving you a gentle nudge.
We thought of everything he could possibly do. He didn't even have an Instagram. All you have is a number. So you have no way, like you couldn't even use someone else's phone to get a hold of her. So I thought he might be safe because you get back and you just hit her up and you explain what happened. But we all think it's a wrap because when he got back and he told her my phone was in the ocean and I'm sorry I didn't call you, she hasn't responded.
Ah, no.
So yeah, we're trying to find a way to get him out of it, but I think it's a wrap.
Slipping through your fingers like that,
Because
man.
I mean, if I'm her, I'm thinking, I thought this was meant to be, and then after that, be like, I'm just that door's closed.
It's too much too soon.
Yeah.
She
The
doesn't
door's
believe him.
closed.
Yeah.
They can't open. There's no window to open. And it's like, sorry, bye.
She's probably better off now before she realizes, like, this is the kind of guy that crashes out for 8 hours in a shower when he's drunk. So it was inevitable anyway.
You don't want to split the water bill with that
No.
guy.
The Bert Show.